And we want to thank you for all of your support. We want to thank you for helping us to build a amazing podcast. Tonight, we're going to talk just a little bit, if you don't mind. We're going to be talking about what is happening with the GCC countries. Now, this is not talking about the war. Tonight, we're not talking politics tonight. We're not going to be getting involved with everything. I'm out of it. I said my piece. I was the most accurate you probably are going to hear. I was really mad tonight. I can tell by the prayers and the ignorant generational curses that we both learned as black men and black women. I'm just scrolling down, looking at over hundreds of ballistic missiles falling on Israel. And this one woman says, Lord, let your angels encamp around. And I got pissed off. The angels ain't encamping around crap right now. They didn't encamp around Gaza. They're not encamping around Israel. They're not encamping around Iran or none of our military bases. We have been fighting and getting hit and killed. What we need is adults to do a ceasefire and stop for a second and think. Now, before we get there, welcome to the show. You're on with Clyde Yorkshire. Again, I want to thank you guys for helping the channel to grow. And we got so many other things to talk about. I get bogged down in no goddamn war. Good evening. Saturday. It's a great fight that's going to be on tonight. I can't wait to see it. The Towering Inferno is fighting tonight against one-time Keith Thurman. Sebastian Fundora, Keith Thurman tonight. What a great fight that's going to be. Man, that's the fight I want to see. I'm hoping Keith can pull it out, but Keith has been out of the ring for a while. But if anybody can do it, Keith Thurman can do it. There's some other great fights on the card. I wasn't really worried about those or paying attention to those. Welcome from the good state of Texas. Tonight, we're broadcasting in Allen. To me, one of my favorite cities, Allen, Texas. I don't know if you know anything about it. They have a great high school. Allen does everything big. They have the best police department you could possibly buy. If you're going to live anywhere, and again, I love a bunch of states. I love Frisco. I love Plano. Allen, I just love Collin County, and I love North Texas. But Allen, premier. You're winning if you're living in Allen. You're winning. We're broadcasting here tonight from the free state of Texas. God bless you. God bless America. God bless all of you out there. You don't need a gun permit or license. You can open carry. Who would not want to live in Texas? We have a stable governor. Governor Greg Abbott, no scandals. The man's in a wheelchair, for crying out loud, and doing better than all of the other damn governors in the damn state. I think it's his third or fourth time being reelected. He's cleaned up a lot of the things that are happening in the state. They had, no offense to the gay LGBT community, they had rainbow crosswalks. He said, get that shit up, get that crap up out of here. No offense to that, not calling that stuff crap, but we just need the streets to look regular. If you're gay and you live in this neighborhood, fine. This is the neighborhood. We do not need rainbow leaves on a tree, rainbow crosswalks. We don't need rainbow tires, rainbow Starbucks cups. That is doing the most. You're advertising now to more than what you need to be. We don't be doing all of that. I thank you, Governor Abbott, for doing that. Okay, if whoever you are, if you're Irish, well, first of all, let me give a shout out to all my Irish out there tonight. We just had St. Paddy's Day. You might be looking in from Ethiopia. You could be looking in from Toronto. You could be here tonight from Thailand, Vietnam, China. I don't know where you're from. You could be from Maine. You could be from Oklahoma. We got a good show for you. We're going to be talking a little bit about the GCC knuckleheads. Somebody said, yo, yeah, why? Hey, what's going on, that guy? We got a good show for you tonight. We're going to be talking a little bit about the GCC knuckleheads. Now, first of all, let me just be honest with you. Okay, I am a conservative. I am not against Israel. Just so you know, I'm not against the president. But I want this to be a lesson to you out there today. Okay? Especially my beautiful evangelicals, my beautiful white 4%, 5%, the people who got it made in America right now. I need you to listen to me. All my white girls, all my white people, I need y'all ear right now. Sometimes y'all listen better to me. I don't know, black folk, it's very difficult to deal with black people. Black people are one-sided. They pray strange. They think strange. Their politics are strange. Their mindsets are strange. And it's really hard to sort of identify, unless they're conservative, they're Republican, unless they're pro-military, country, you can kind of talk to them about things. But when they are pro, America's done something now, as the white man is dead, it is very difficult to have a complete conversation with them. Okay, and I was mad at this young lady. Again, I didn't even see her. I just can read the way she was praying for Israel online. I'm like, woman, shut up. God, send your angels to encamp around them. That's the reason why the black community looks like it does. Because black women like this, and even probably black men, but mainly black women does this. You're sending those stupid ass prayers about some damn encampment and God this, because that makes you feel good to the public, and that makes the public think, oh, you're with us. That's your way of being patriotic. You don't do American flags. You're not going to go for the country in that way. You're not going to vote patriotic, but you will pray patriotic. Please. Instead of getting out there, stopping these young kids from selling drugs, getting out there, stopping them from hanging out on the corner, shooting each other, you'd rather send your prayers for the angels to get outside and encamp around the niggas selling reefer, dope, and the women doing abortions. Send the angels to encamp around the abortion clinic. Send the angels to encamp on the streets of Chicago, Chi-Town, or Compton, and Grape Street. Send the angels down there. Not get your big greasy ass out there and stop it. See, this is the foolishness with black folks. And I don't like it. Okay? Now, welcome to the show. I love you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about these knuckleheads, the GCC. Okay? Now, the GCC states are in a quagmire. They're neither with America or against America, for the most part. Now, they like Trump. They're neither with Israel, but they damn sure could be against Israel, depending on how they wake up in the morning. Saudi Arabia talks this kingdom talk, the kingdom. The Saud family is ruling over Arabia at this time. And in some cases with an iron fist. Now listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to this. Now, they come out condemning Israel for what you're doing to Gaza. Listen to this. But what are you doing with all of that kingdom power, all of the missile defense that you're using to protect yourself against Yemen and anybody else? We're stopping them. Don't hit our oil refineries. You did nothing for Gaza. You condemned Israel, but you did nothing. Because you have no, what are you doing? Where was Qatar, Bahrain, and UAE, Dubai? Why did y'all not get together as a powerful GCC and get in between Gaza and Israel and say, let's talk about this. We got a better deal for you. We will work, because you have no power. But now it looks good for you to talk about Iran, but at the same time, you close off your airspace to Israel. You can't use our airspace. Wait, where are you on these issues? Where are the GCC on these issues? I don't understand. The kingdom. Now, just so you know, I'm just keeping it real with you. If you don't believe me, look in the comments. Look at the court of public opinion. Over 80% of the global world, that includes Africa, Europe, America and the Middle East is on the side of Israel. These are not my opinions. Again, I hate when people don't want to hear the truth. Women have breast and vagina. That's not my opinion. Those are facts. Men generally pee standing up. That's not my opinion. Those are pretty much general facts. 80% of the global world is against Israel at this time. 80%. Meaning 90% of China, if not more, is against them. Russia is against them. Over 65-70% of America is against Israel. At least 85-90% of the continent of Africa is against Israel. And 70% of Europe not only have a warrant out for Benjamin Netanyahu, has not entered this war to help. Some of them shut off their bases and protection for the United States and to support Israel. So my thing is this: why don't we just stop this now? Israel can't take this type of damage. It needs to stop right now. Right this second. The GCC, in my opinion at this time, they have taken so much damage. These snake-like behaviors of theirs, radar systems, oil refineries closed down. They got storms going crazy all over Dubai. What is going on? Portals are opening up all over the place. People are now seeing lightning and shit in the sky. That's like, damn, man, is the earth actually flat? We told you that a long time ago. But y'all want to keep this narrative. Now, Israel need to understand something, honey. We can come to Tennessee and help you fight some niggas, okay? But we going back to Texas. Your ass got to stay in Tennessee. Are you sure you want this fight with Iran? Ukraine. We can come out there to New Jersey and help you fight with Russia. But we taking our ass back to Texas. Are you sure you want this fight with Russia? See, that is maturity. We're not being mature right now. There is a real problem right now. There are no adults in the room to say, we might need to step up and stop this. Anything at this stage. Now, look at the GCC. Take a look at the GCC. Listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. The GCC. These are generally a bunch of newly installed European approved, rich, newly installed Muslim leaders who have very nice garments and lots of money and oil. The old Muslim niggas from the old ancient books are in Turkey, Iran, Iraq. In some cases, these are the traditional Muslims that you know about and come to hate, or, mislike. Now, these new, out of the blue Muslims in Saudi Arabia, in Qatar, we don't know who they are. Look at their flags. Who are these people? Where did they come from? How did you get this modern? Even more modern than most. Like, okay, so again, what? Oh, now you're beginning to see what is going on. And this is why, and this is very dangerous for the GCC. Over 85% now of the Muslim population is against the GCC. You don't have enough news anchors, enough broadcasting stations, enough gold to fix the majority of the population of Muslims in Pakistan, in Indonesia, in Africa. The kings of the earth believe that they can keep on ruling with an iron fist and moving the population, the herd, just to go along with our narrative. At some point, you got to understand you are playing with fire. And some of these kingdoms are going to get turned over by the countries, by the people. They are getting upset at this stage. You got Iran up here who was intelligent enough to come out and give a public announcement. Gaza, I know your home is ruined. This is what they said. And all the other martyrs in places like Lebanon. But we are fighting for you. Do you know what this does to people who are sitting there in the rubble in Palestine? The kingdom didn't come out and say this. Saudi Arabia didn't come out, which they should have. We're working to try to get this. Qatar didn't say this. The rich buddies of ours in the Middle East have done nothing. But the bad guys in the Middle East, the radicals, are saying to the displaced, the people in the shelters, we got you. Every bomb that we're dropping on Israel is not for us. This is for you. See, the lowly, broke, which is the masses of the Muslim world, day-to-day people who would give anything to come to America, these people are the majority. And they're the ones saying, we love Iran. So no matter how much we in the West are saying Iran is negative, Iran doesn't do shit, Iran is evil, Iran is bad, you got the niggas in the projects. Look at the comments of black Americans are with Iran. Y'all not watching this. You're not listening. The niggas in the street, in the barbershop, is running with Iran. The gays and lesbians of America are with Iran. The people who are working in McDonald's and Taco Bell and Burger King is with Iran. The niggas in jail, standing on the corner, smoking Lucy cigarettes and drinking blue sodas are with Iran. See, this is when you've got to stop what's going on. Because we're not winning at all. We need a reset, and we need to help Israel PR campaign at this time. Baby, you're looking bad right now. Trump said this to Bibi Netanyahu, and it was one of the realest things, and I respected him for it. But it looks like now he's lost it as well. He said, Bibi, listen, the French is talking shit. Listen, excuse me. Italy is mad at you. They put out a warrant for you, Bibi. Israel and Jehovah and everything else, and Latter-day Saints and Crusade and Christianity, blah, 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 blah. He said, look, Presbyterian and all that other good shit. Sir, they're going to get you. Everybody's mad at you. We need you to sit down for a second. Calm down. Let me help you fix this up. And we'll work it out. But Bibi, I can't let you continue doing what you're doing. You just got to relax. Take a few months off. Go on vacation. Leave your badge and your gun here, and take a chill pill. Okay, you're like Axel Foley right now. You are blowing stuff up. The city cannot take this type of. I know you're looking for this bad guy who's got coke and everything, but you just destroyed buildings. You just destroyed streets. Funeral homes, bodies are turning over. He helped Israel for a second. Israel is back in the spotlight, and they're tearing shit up on the streets, tolls, tunnels, bridges. A court of public opinion, when Europe is not with you on this, and they're silent, and the only one that seems to be backing you is the leaders, some leaders, by the way, of the United States, because the other half of the leaders on the Democratic Party, they ain't with none of this. The government shut down. This is not how we want this to continue going. So all I'm saying, I have no more faith in government at all. Government is absolutely broken. We don't even have a simple government enough to say, I'm gonna fix this tonight. Iran, don't you shoot no more missiles. America won't shoot any more missiles. We'll get together in about 10 days and we'll discuss the ceasefire. Israel, you better not fire off, not even a firework. Stop it now. Period. We'll come back to the table and we'll figure this out, settlements and everything else. But we need some peace right now. It's Easter. Stop it. Ramadan. We don't have no real leaders. The only one who's been calling for calm and a steady hand in this whole thing has been China, Russia, and India. That is a sad commentary on the part of Europe, America, and all of the other so-called leaders of the world. This is where we are in modern times. This is absolutely outrageous. And then you got the GCC Three Stooges, or Mo, Larry, Dick, Curly, and all these other fools. They could have helped this situation even better. They could have simply stood on business and said, just like this here, Israel and America, no offense, we is not going to let you come over here. You can keep your bases here. You got to fight the power with Iran, all that good shit. Go ahead, do what you got to do. But y'all niggas is not finna come over here and stir up this type of shit. Israel, in behalf of the kingdom, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, everybody else, nigga, if you let off any missiles, you understand me, you can forget about living over here. It ain't gonna happen for you no more. We let you get away with the, Palestine, all this other stuff, Lebanon, and, okay, fine, do what you got to do. America, we love you, baby. We love the petrodollar. We love all of the bells and whistles, baby. But listen, you is not finna come over here and stir up all this shit in the name of you need to get the supreme leader. Now, here's the thing that people don't understand. Iran want the supreme leader to die. The more these people are like vampires. The more you kill them, the more missiles are gonna come. So for every general you waste, 50 ballistic missiles is going to drop on your country. It's better at this point not to even kill them. Just imagine that. Imagine every time you kill someone's relative, they're going to take out 15 of yours. That's what's going on at this time. They live to die in Iran. And again, there is no adults in the GCC, none in Washington. And honestly, at this point, this is the sad part about it. The Democrats have become the adults in the room. You can't make this up. The Democrats want Israel to stop now. They want Trump to stop now. They want Iran to stop now. Period. Europe wants them to stop now as well, just about. Trump is saying, we got a few more weeks of this. We're sending more troops. Israelis is like, we can't take the bombs, the noise, the alarms. We can't do it anymore. And again, there is no adults in the room. The Democrats already won the election. It's over. And I told you this from the very beginning. I tried to tell you that we have entered into the biggest quagmire of my lifetime. Republicans came in, was winning, and somehow we dropped the ball. You can't make this up. This is incredibly unusual. Ladies and gentlemen, the Democrats are back. Without Obama, without Michelle Obama, without even having policies or a good candidate, our stupid mistakes alone have put the Democrats back in the driver's seat. They will win the elections in the midterms. Mark my words. they will impeach the president a third time. The third time will be the charm. And everything we really believed in terms of making America great will let us know that the deep state is here to stay, and you cannot change that. They will come after Benjamin Netanyahu in the courts like you would not believe. They're going to make an example. And I don't see what we thought we were doing as a Republican Party and fixing America and flying the flag again. We are going to learn the good old-fashioned way about this country. The reason why Washington, D.C. was designed the way it is, the reason why there is New York is really run shit around here in their court system, like where Maduro is, the reason why Hollywood has so much power, uh, why there's so much satanic stuff in this country and it ain't gonna change. We are gonna learn the hard way. You preach all that Christian shit you want, all this evangelical stuff right there, but see, listen, okay, the Statue of Liberty is running this hoe. You understand me? We're gonna prosecute your ass again. Do you understand me? We just don't get it, and it's the most shocking thing I've ever seen in my life. How we have dropped the ball. And this one war with Iran has completely dragged the Republican Party down, just like Satan when he was dragged down from the third of the stars. He was thrown out of heaven. They have cast us out over a stupid war, have brought us down to hell. Mark my words. That's why I am not going to even talk about the war. You will not hear me. When is the last time you see me with my red hat on talking about the Republican Party and making America great again? I have zero to say at this point. I am so disappointed in President Trump. And I'm not going to talk about him. I'm not going to say anything. I'd rather just don't say anything. I am so disappointed with the president at this point that he went for the bait, and the Democrats, you can't make this up. You can't even make it up. You can't make this up. Booga booga boo. A baga baga ba. A doo doo doo. You can't make this up. This is unbelievable how the Democrats baited us into this. I don't know what to say. Unbelievable.